Humble Handicapper coming from St. George, Utah.
How you doing, players? Is your Humble Handicapper going into week number 7? Another good week. We were 4-1 last week, so for the last 2 weeks total, we've been 9-1. We're starting to feel our oats. Things are starting to come a little clarity. We have a little chance to use the eye test, and we have a little bit of more information to start digesting and throwing out our picks. So let's get right to it. First game we're going to go to is the Cleveland Browns holding Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are in total turmoil. Tua's calling out his teammates. I think the coach is on the hot seat. That's a bad football team right now. I mean, it's hard to fall in love with Cleveland, but at home, Cleveland's 2 games. They lost by 1 to Burrow the first week before he got hurt, and they beat Green Bay. This will be their 3rd true road game. One of the best defenses in the league. The only problem is they spend way too much time on the field. This is going to help, though, because Miami gives up 6.2 yards per play. So I think Cleveland will be able to get the ball, control the line of scrimmage, keep the ball away from Tua. And the young quarterback have a couple more snaps under his belt. It's my one small favorite, 2.5. I know, laying Cleveland 2.5 at home. But they're home. I think Miami is a go against for here on out, at least in the near future. Next play, we're going to take Minnesota Vikings hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And if you follow me the last few weeks, you know I'm totally against the Eagles. I think that team has fallen apart. They're last in offense. Their defense isn't what they used to be. They seem to be losing grips on that team. Minnesota has a week off to get ready for this team. They're coming off a bye. I think the defensive coordinator Flores is going to throw the kitchen sink at them. They can't move the ball. Philadelphia can. Minnesota won't have to do too much to come away with a victory. So I'm off that bye. That looks sweet, and you're getting a couple points too. I believe you're getting 2.5. So let's take that small underdog, home dog. Our next game we're to go to the Indianapolis Colts, going to play Chargers at SoFi. Funny thing is, this would be their 2nd game in SoFi in about a month. So they'll be comfortable in those surroundings. They played there almost as much as the Chargers have. And the only game they've lost was the Rams, which they should have won in SoFi. A couple bonehead plays by a couple players on that team. They would have come away with a victory. Chargers are beat up. Offensive line's a mess. I think you'll be able to get after them. Indianapolis has one of the better offenses in the league. They keep rolling. Once again, you're getting a small dog on that one. Don't get it. I see a nice, easy outright win by Indianapolis. They're for real, guys. They're definitely for real. Our 3rd game will be the Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins. We're taking the Dallas Cowboys, a small home division dog. Washington's coming off that heartbreaker in the rain against Chicago last week. Dak Prescott is 6-0 against Washington. He owns that team. And those will be a lot of points on both sides of the ball. I think Dallas will get more. Washington's defense isn't that great either, guys. I know Dallas has a horrible defense, one of the worst in the league, if not the worst. Washington is just a click above them. And the Washington's offense, and Jamie Daniels is kind of doing a little bit of a sophomore jinx. I think the points will be out back and forth. Last team has the ball, but I think Dallas, as a small division dog, is to play. And my one big dog of the weekend will be the New York Giants. They're coming off a big win against Philadelphia, but that was 10 days ago. So they have a kind of time to digest it. These kids are playing great. This young team, I don't even think they realize that there's underdogs and they shouldn't be playing this well, but they're playing above their grade. They're catching Denver coming back from Europe. So it's going to be a short European trip for Denver, whereas the Giants have 10 days. 7 points is way too many. If you look at all of Denver's past games, all of them are one-score games. The only one game they won quite easily was a Burrow-less Monday Night Football game when they took Cincinnati down. And even then, they had a little trouble. But otherwise, all their games are one-score games. 7's way too much. I made it. My point spread 4.5, so there's total value in that game. Take the Giants, +7, with a 10 days to get ready for this game. Those are my 5 picks. Zenyatta, do a little recap for us, and I'll go over the point spreads for you. What do you got, kid? Giants +7. Cowboys +2.5 at home. Colts, a couple points getting on the road at SoFi. Vikings, a small home dog, getting 1.5, 2 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you.
The Browns.
And a small favorite, -2, the Cleveland Browns. All right, everybody, good luck. Let's keep this bandwagon rolling. We've been crushing it lately. Let's keep it going.
Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure no helmets rain on you today.
All right, this is your Humble Handicapper coming from St. George. Goodbye.